can't. I can't.
Can't what, Christian? Bad dreams.
What do you mean Chris disappeared? He was supposed to come back on a flight last night from New York. He never showed.
Sarah hasn't heard from her. Nobody has.
And you're all on your way back from over there.
From Mandora, yeah, but Christian got bumped to a later flight. Have you been filled in about everything that happened?
About Hesser? Yeah, I heard. You think what I'm thinking?
No friggin' way.
Señor. Ahora le traigo el prisionero, ¿eh?
Gracias.
Ok. Le voy a advertir algo. Es un hombre muy peligroso. ¿Sí? ¿Oyó? Muy peligroso.
Just get him in here. Clint, what's going on?
You better be in Bogota.
I'm here. All right, about to meet with our guy.
Let me know when it's done.
Wait, Clint. I found this guy in prison. You sure you want me to unleash him on Langston Wild?
Great. Just rub it in a little more, why don't you? Rub what in? That you can wear that and I have to do this?
Okay, I'll make you a deal. I'll do that if you help me with this.
Okay, what is this?
Finding my long-lost relative?
What? I thought you didn't have any long-lost relatives.
Well, if I do, it would be a miracle.
I have no trouble sicking this guy on Dorian's foster daughter. If it brings Dorian to her knees and gets B.E. back in the family, I'm all for it. And you should be too.
Too soon.
Oh, Vicky, I was gonna call Bo. I really was, and then Tess told me she had my stash, the crown jewels. But then I didn't even care. Okay, I'd go to jail. That's fine. I would happily go to jail if it would save Natalie. But then Tess said she was gonna call Carlo and Jonas and Kane, everybody who hates me now, and she was gonna point them right at Sarah. I couldn't let her do that. I couldn't put Sarah in danger, not again. And I'm sorry, but then that leaves Natalie right at Tessa's mercy.
Can I tell you how, honestly, tired I was of pretending to be that wimp Jessica all the time? God, and acting like I had feelings other than total hatred for you. So, this whole thing, having Jared and me move in here saying that you forgave us, this was all a setup? That's right. And now that we're alone, sister, dearest, the real fun can begin.
Hey, Colt, quick question.
Yeah, what's up, dude?
Cross trainers or basketball shoes?
Basketball shoes? I thought you played soccer.
I'm trying to look cool tomorrow.
Dude, you already look cool.
Don't start sounding like my mom. You know what time it is? Either I look cool tomorrow or I'm gonna get swirlied. I don't want to start my high school career with my head flushed down a toilet.
Delphina insisted that my mom left someone behind in Colombia.
And you believe her?
Enough to check it out.
Okay, Langston, even if she's not wrong, maybe she was talking about an ex-boyfriend or something. It might not exactly be a blood relative. Wouldn't your mom have mentioned one?
Okay, look, I know it's a long shot.
I just don't want you to get your hopes up, Lang.
What if it all turns out to be bogus?
Well, yeah. Delphina is a psychic. She's not a PI.
Okay, well, that's where you and me come in. I went online and I narrowed the search down to people with my mom's maiden name who live within 100 miles of where she grew up. It turns out Montez is a really common name like Smith or something. So I called the Hall of Records in my mom's hometown and they said it's gonna take them a while to get back to me.
Okay, but isn't there a search engine online that can narrow it down to people that are also looking for their family members?
Yeah, I tried that. Nada. Nobody's looking for me. But maybe they don't know I exist.
Look, are you sure you want to do this?
Why wouldn't I?
If your mom never mentioned this long-lost relative, maybe there's a reason.
Langston's uncle is in a supermax prison for murder. Okay? You sure you want me to go through with this?
Jared, just do what you have to do.
Okay, no, this is impossible. Jessica was integrated. I mean, you were whole again. You were fine.
You're whole again. You're fine. And then the clouds parted, and the angels sang, and the whole world was at peace. Well, I like fairy tales too, Natalie, but how would I tell you what really happened?
You and your slimeball boyfriend, Jared, you killed my husband.
You're the father of my babies. And then
Jessica, your precious Jessica, she ran and hid. And then I came back to make you pay. It was an accident. It was an accident.
Jared and I, we never meant to hurt you or Nash.
You didn't hurt us, Natalie.
You killed us when you killed Nash. Listen to me, Tess. If you want me to suffer, I already am. You don't need to do this. You don't know what I need. You need help. Well, I don't think so, Natalie. I think you're the one that needs the help now.
ABC's One Life to Live, brought to you by Dove Supreme Cream Oil Body Wash. Shower your skin in richness.
Where am I? Well, this is a special room. I know it's probably not really your taste, but I had it built just for you. Built where? What did you do? You just drugged my tea and you just dragged me off without anyone seeing? Oh, the logistics of the situation don't really matter, but let's just say I learned from the best. Thanks, Mom. Mom? Well, when she was Jean Randolph, you know, she locked Dorian up down here and nobody found her for, gosh, a really long time. Down here. In the Landfair basement, that's where I am. Bingo! Natalie, you're really smart. What are you gonna do with me? You're just gonna leave me here? You wish. What does that mean?
actually, I'm gonna
settle the score.
I wish there was another explanation, Talia.
No.
We have to consider the possibility.
Possibility of what?
Hesser could be behind Christian's disappearance.
No. No, I can't believe this. We watched him get hauled away for fraud. He was begging for mercy. He is in that prison, sir. They had him dead to rights. Look, I said my goodbyes. I cut him loose. He could not have escaped from prison. He couldn't have left Mindora.
Your daughter hates your guts.
We have a complex relationship.
She's gonna be dancing on your grave when somebody else kills you.
I wouldn't tie you back someday, huh?
Dream on, Carlo. Dream on.
Antonio, you were there. We completely neutralized my father.
This is Carlo Hesse we're talking about. You said the Mendoran authorities put you off when you called them?
You really think he got away?
Hesser's capable of reaching out from prison to get even. I'm gonna see what's going on in Medora.
I'll go make a few calls.
Give me the
myself.
Mendoran embassy, please.
I'll go with you. I need something to keep me busy. Come on. The minute I hear something, I'll get back to you.
I'm so sorry that I got you and Chris involved in this.
We got ourselves into this. And we knew what we were getting into. I just thought once we were home in the States, we'd be safe. Maybe my mom had a brother or a sister or a cousin that she didn't want me to know about because she was embarrassed.
Okay, but Langston, if she was so embarrassed, wouldn't she have said something to you? Like, thank God you never met my cousin Wanda because she used to pick her nose at parties?
What?
And look, if she had a relative that she never talked about, that means that they probably did something really bad.
Where are you getting this from?
Well, the whole thing with my Aunt Dorian and Adriana's real father, I mean, she kept him from Adriana because he was a major criminal.
Okay, but having the truth kept from her, Adriana's never gotten over it.
At least she's alive to be pissed about it.
All right, look, I promise I'll be careful, okay?
Look, Langston, I just want you to be safe because, well, I like having you around as my foster cousin.
I love being your foster cousin. I love this family, and I love Dorian, but I need to know if there is someone out there that I'm related to. You get that, right?
Yeah. I mean, that's why I made the video for my baby.
I was thinking of sending out a blanket letter and not giving out too much information about myself, you know. Make the return address a P.O. box or something, and see if any of these Montezes knew my mom before she left Colombia.
Yeah, I did that. It could totally work. And it would be really cool for you to find a relative.
American? What do you want?
Get you out of here.
Are you gonna kill me? Oh, been there. Done that. Twice, actually.
How long have you been Tess? I mean,
Was it right after Nash died? Were you the one who was at the funeral? Well, I really have to give credit where credit's due. That was all Jessica. She would have been satisfied, blowing her stack at you a couple times and then finally forgiving you while you rutted around town with Jared. But I don't think she ever really would have gotten real revenge, you know?
That's because that's not who she is.
Yeah. It's not. She also wouldn't ask you and Jared to move in with her. Because she just really needed to have her family around here now.
That was you.
And the award goes to...
Jared knew something was wrong, and I made excuses for you.
Oh, Natalie, you are a special sister. But as a daughter, you kind of suck. You almost killed Vicky by convincing her to borrow your car to go to the cottage.
You caused that accident?
Snip, snip. Bye,
You're
bye.
insane.
And then when that didn't work, I spiked the risotto with a special sauce, and trust me, it was a killer.
But you couldn't let us eat it. You swept the plates right off the table.
Oh, come on. That was Jessica. She's such a wimp. She couldn't bear to watch you and Jared lap up a plate of pesticide, so she screwed that up for me.
Jessica will come back. And believe me, Tess, she will stop whatever it is you have planned for me.
You want to get me out of here?
That's right. You one of those bleeding heart lawyers come to save the poor prisoner with DNA evidence?
Why, you think it deserves saving?
Nope.
I didn't think so.
Who are you?
The name is Jeb Stewart. I'm here on family matter.
I look like a family man to you?
You know this woman?
Should I?
She's your niece. Your sister, Linda, that's her daughter.
Last time I saw my sister, she was not much older than that. Wanted to help the people, save the world. She was gonna start with me.
Looks like she had her work cut out for her.
We had very little in common. I have no interest in her or her daughter.
I'm the teenage daughter of Linda Wilde, formerly Linda Montez. My mother married my father, Roderick Wilde, and moved our family to the United States. What am I thinking? This needs to be in Spanish.
Hey, Lang.
Yeah.
When I was complaining about how I looked today, you didn't once try to argue with me.
Oh, Star, I'm sorry. I guess I was just so into this, I wasn't really listening to what you were saying.
No, it's okay. But what I don't get is how Cole stopped by here last night and you haven't once tried to tell me about it.
I guess I was just kind of hoping you'd bring it up first.
Well, I'm not exactly an expert, but from what I can tell, the thing that makes you cool is that you don't try so hard to be cool.
Well, how do you do that?
Now, you wear the clothes that you want, wear the shoes you want, hang out with whoever you want, and don't give a crap about what anyone else thinks.
Easy for you to say. You're gonna be a senior. I'm gonna be a freshman.
You're Matthew Buchanan, all right? You're a cool, smart kid.
Yeah, who still looks like he's in middle school. If I don't do something now, I'm gonna get beat up every single day.
Where are you getting all this stuff from?
My face. I have like 300 friends, and every day I read their news flashes. 9:15, shoved in a locker. 10:30, swirlied. At noon, got my lunch money stolen.
Okay, listen. I still look like a 6th grader when I went to 9th grade.
And?
And I grew some, started playing sports.
Well, I play soccer.
Well, see, you're way ahead of the game then. With all those David Beckham moves you got going on there.
Shut up.
No, seriously, that's all you need to break the ice.
Yeah, I'm sure hooking up with Star probably boosted up your cool level.
Why were you hoping that I would mention Cole first?
Well, because we had a long talk last night.
Okay, well, what did he say?
He talked about, what he was going through and that thing with Karen at the country club.
What did he say, Langston?
I was just hoping that he told you himself.
Did something happen?
Look.
Did something with him and Karen?
No,
oh my gosh, no, I knew that something was going to happen because she was in her skimpy little bikini
Okay,
and
time out.
pregnant.
No. Oh my God, okay. Nothing happened between Karen and Cole. Okay? Okay, well, that's kind of a lie. Something did happen.
No.
Not what you think, okay? Karen and her friends were so bimbo-y and you were so you that all Cole could think about was what you guys had. It just made him miss you even more.
Okay, Natalie. Let's click your heels together 3 times. There's no place like home. There's no place like home. There's no place like home. Wait. No Jessica to the rescue?
Mock me all you want. But my sister stopped you from hurting me before, and she will do it again.
Oh, that was a fluke.
Uh-huh.
Oh, it was. But if you want to sit there and wait for her to rescue you, you can be my guest.
Jess. Please, Jess, if you could hear me, please.
She can't. Honey, I got rid of her for good this time.
But you know what?
That dumb bitch did do me one really big favor. Popping out one last time to save their sorry lives. Because let me tell you, death by risotto was way too painless for you.
I am gonna hurt you and Jared in a way that's gonna last a lifetime.
Just like you did to me and my babies.
Why did you have to go to Africa now? I mean, Vicky, couldn't the Mother Teresa thing just wait just a little bit? Because we need you here. Because if you were here, then none of this would have happened. Or even if it had, you would know how to save Sarah and me. Vicky, I don't know what to do.
Tina?
Clint. Hi, I didn't hear the bell.
Vicky gave me the keys. Is something wrong?
No. No, everything is, great.
If you're not gonna kill me, what is it that you are going to do? No, please, you can't hurt Jared. You cannot kill Jared. No! Natalie, who said anything about killing anyone? Like I said, that would be way too easy.
One Life to Live will continue in a moment here on ABC.
It might behoove you to examine your own dire situation before making assumptions about my daughter.
Fine. I'll behoove. But I'm not so sure my situation's all that dire.
Pray tell.
You see, I have people back in Lambview. People who care about me. Including your daughter. Who I'm sure is back on the police force already. And I bet you, right about now, she's wishing that she'd killed you already.
Should have taken that bastard out. Who cares if he's my father? I would have been doing a solid for all of humanity.
Talia would never hurt me. I'm not worried.
Well, you should be. Talia's a cop again. You know what that means?
I'm back on the force now. I can take him out, make it look legal.
I bet Sarah's at the LPD right now with her Uncle Bo. And my brother. You see, it's all about family to me, Carlo. Same as you. But my family is fighting to keep me alive. Everyone that knows you wants you dead.
I finally got a straight answer from the Mendoran authorities. They've still got Chamberlain, but Esther bought his way out.
Sarah knows there's nothing you could do to me that you haven't done before. Except kill me, of course. But if you were going to do that, I think you would have done it already.
The NYPD and the Port Authority gave us access to search the airport, see if we can't find something. Tell us what happened to Chris.
I'm going with you.
So am I.
No. You two are both too close to this case. John will handle it on his own.
Bravo! Entertaining performance.
It's not an act. You can run, but you can't hide, Esther. Not for long.
But Christian, I can hide you for as long as I like.
What does my sister want from me? Well, I'm sorry to have to tell you this, but Linda and her husband were killed in a car crash 2 years ago.
And she left that kid?
That's right. Langston Wild. She is 16 years old.
What does any of this have to do with me?
So Cole came over here because he wanted to see me?
Well, he tried to act like the only reason he came over was to make sure we could still be friends.
Well, what did you say?
I told him you always come first with me. And then I pointed out that he could have just called instead of coming over.
You did not.
Oh, I so did. And then he straight up admitted to me that he was hoping that he would run into you.
But he did see me, and I guess he just couldn't. He looked at me, and then he just turned around and walked out.
I'm sorry.
I guess you looking for this relative so that you could feel close to your mom, it's kind of like how Cole feels about this baby, right?
I make you for life. What difference does it make if I have a niece? What can she do for me?
What's what I can do for you? I get you out of here.
So the big Americano comes down to Colombia, pockets bulging with money to buy the convicted murderer out of prison. Now, why would he do that? What does he want?
I want you to go to the United States, claim Langston as your niece.
So murder is definitely off the table. What I have planned for you is so much worse. You and Jared are gonna break each other's hearts, just like how you broke mine.
You'll be alive, yeah.
But not together. And every second that ticks by, you are going to feel what I feel. The unbelievable agony of not being able to be with the one that you love.
What happened? Are you crying?
Oh, these are just tears of joy. I haven't seen you in so long, Clint.
Yeah, it's nice to see you too, Tina. But you are definitely upset about something.
Yeah, I was just thinking about how much I miss Vicky. I mean, we had a conversation at the airport, but it was very brief, and we sure could use her help here.
Why? Is something wrong with Jessica?
How exactly do you plan on keeping Jared and me apart, huh, Tess? I mean, with everything that we've been through to be together, I mean, and according to you, we turned our backs on our families and caused death and destruction, so we're just a force to be reckoned with. You know, I am truly, truly sorry for what I did to Jessica. But you're just an angry bitch with an axe to grind.
Being a freshman doesn't get me killed the first day, then put my foot in my mouth certainly will.
I'm not mad, all right?
Really?
Really. I mean, I'm really lucky this star was into me. You know, I miss her, but I'm okay. I'm not going to lose it if you talk about her.
What's gonna happen tomorrow when we go back to school? You're gonna have to see her every single day.
Maybe me wanting to connect with my mom's family is a little like Cole wanting to raise his baby.
It's a lot like it.
Okay, but I think he's trying to get past that.
How?
Because we're going back to school and you and Cole are going to be seeing each other every day. Maybe he'll realize he can forgive you.
Why would he do that?
Because last night I got the feeling that he was pretty close.
Look, I don't know what it's going to be like to see Star every day. I mean, a part of me is dying to see her and never wants to see her again.
Sounds like it's tough being you.
Yeah, well, it's tough for being a freshman.
This is you trying to make me feel better about tomorrow?
Look, I tried wearing the right clothes, listening to the right music, hanging out with the right people. But you know what? There was always a group of popular kids that looked like they didn't have to try.
So what am I supposed to do?
Just be yourself.
I want to be homeschooled.
I pray every night that Cole will forgive me. Because going back to school and after every class, going to my locker and him not standing there, I honestly don't know how I'm going to feel. And then with this baby bump marking you the slut of LHS. Sorry, you're not a slut. You should have seen the look on Karen's face, Langston. I don't know which was worse, her thinking that I gained a lot of weight or realizing that it was a baby bump, which I don't even know what that means. It's just... Like I said, I don't know how I'm going to go back to school. Especially without Cole.
You want me to adopt.
All you have to do is pretend to adopt your niece.
Why?
Well, to make the woman who's taking care of her now believe that she's going to lose her.
You're a sick guy, huh?
All you got to do is make the threat. The rest will take care of itself.
And if I do that, I get a ticket out of jail and passage to America.
That's right. We have a deal?
No.
She's fine. I mean, Jessica's not fine, but I'm looking after her, so she's as well as can be expected.
Oh. Well, thank you for taking an interest.
Oh, it's no problem. I mean, we're family, so family sticks together.
Yeah, but we should. But lately, all I've been doing is dealing with the takeover. I mean, that's not an excuse. I'm Jesse's father, and I need to step up. Is she around somewhere?
No, she's in the shower.
Oh, well, then I'll wait for her.
Well, can I get you anything?
Oh, no, thank you. I'm fine.
Alrighty, just head on out.
Don't you want to catch up or something?
Yeah, I mean, of course I do.
Tina, are you nervous about something?
No.
Cord told me that he saw you.
He did?
Yeah, he said that the two of you had a nice talk and that you were trying to take on a more hands-on approach with Sarah.
Yeah. Well, it's about time, don't you think?
Yeah, and it must mean the world to Sarah.
Yeah. Well, you know, I'm not exactly Mother of the Year yet, but I'm really trying.
Still, it's far better than the schemer who once covered for Nikki Smith.
Why would you bring that up now? Ooh, Natalie's getting tough.
Channeling her inner Street Fighter. Well, let's see how tough you are when you have to break up with Jared. Like hell.
That's exactly how it's gonna hurt. Like hell. You know what, Tess? You can keep me locked up here for the rest of my life, and I will never, ever leave Jared. Oh, but you already have. He just doesn't know it yet.
How many times do we have to go through this little routine, Detective Vega?
With all due respect, sir, but if it comes between my family and this job...
Look, I'm not going to let my father destroy any more lives.
We've got a lot of ground to cover in New York.
Get out of here. Find your brother.
Thank you, sir.
We'll get Christian back here as soon as possible.
So what are you gonna do until they find me? Torture me? Try to brainwash me again? Bring it on! Come on!
Thanks for the invitation, but it isn't necessary. All I want to do is punish you and your brother and Sarah for turning Talia against me. Almost there.
Jared's never gonna believe that I'm breaking up with him.
Yeah, because your love's too real, too strong, too...
It just
Whatever.
is.
Until it ain't, Natalie. And that happens when I say so. So, enjoy your scrapbook.
Because memories are all I have left of Nash. And they're all you have left of Jared.
Oh! I love peaches.
Look, I know what it's like to be locked up in a prison cell day after day with nothing but push-ups and dreams to keep you going.
You've been inside?
I got out. But you're looking at what, another 40 years of this? You'd rather do that than help me out. Guess you are as dumb as you look.
You want to know how you're going to face the first day of school? And all the other ones after that until you have this baby? You're going to do it with me right there by your side. Okay? I switched all my classes so that I can arrange to be in all of yours. All those bitches and wannabes, they're not just going to have to deal with you. They're going to have to deal with me too.
I really don't know what I would do without you.
Matthew, wait. Look, all you really need to do is figure out what electives you want to take and what clubs to join. That's all.
Yeah, but what if a bully wants
Bully's
to beat me?
not going to beat up on you.
How do you know?
Because I won't let them. Talk about. Get out of here.
Okay, we better get these letters out before Aunt Dorian gets home.
Oh, yeah, I don't want to hurt her feelings.
Okay, you give me that list and I will start writing on the envelopes while you stuff, okay?
You're the best.
This is Colombia. Just because I'm in prison doesn't mean I can't reach out and touch you anytime I want. My life in here is not so bad, you know? You gotta come up with something big. You want me to play uncle to that pretty young girl.
Christian bought this for me when we were at the airport leaving Mendora. I know it's really tacky. It was a way to remind us that we could get through anything.
Christian is tough. And he's smart. And he's gonna figure a way to get through this.
I hope so.
You and Antonio left me to rot in a foreign prison, so I'm just returning a favor. I'm taking Colombia, a place called Plato. Ever heard of it? Huh? What? No matter. You'll come to know it very well over the years. In the meantime, I'll give you a taste of the kind of treatment you can expect in your new home.
Oh, yeah? I eat guys like this for breakfast. Is that all you got? Huh, Hester? Is that all you got?
Enjoy!
All you got?
Is that all you got? You're in no position to play hardball, Mr. Montez. You either take the deal or you don't. But decide fast. Because I want to get out of this godforsaken place and get home. I have someone waiting for me.
I'm sorry if I offended you, but all I'm saying is that I'm glad we don't have to wonder anymore if everything you say is a lie. I mean, you have to admit that you were a handful for quite some time.
Yeah, I know.
But now you seem to be turning yourself around.
Clint, I can't do this. I can't. I feel so bad.
Do what? What's the matter?
Friday, it's an all-new View special.
Ooh, this is gonna be a good one.
Republican presidential candidate John McCain and his wife Cindy's next stop, The View.
Are you ready to talk politics?
The race to the White House is on. Red, White, and View. Friday live.